Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cuz We Geek, where we encourage you to stay geeks, man. Listen, your boy got the game shirt on today. Me, he don't play no games out here in the street. It's the boy real. Joining me is the man, the power of the cuz. We got Will in the building. You know this man here, man, fuels his power by cussing. That's Big J. And also joining me is the man who taught the kids in the neighborhood how to cartwheel, man. We got BA in the building, man. Listen. We got a good one for y'all today, man. Look, we got a action-packed show for y'all today, man. As y'all know, we had some trailers released. We're gonna get into that. Got a first look at a character we've been waiting on for the longest, man. We're gonna talk about that as well. The other news, other Marvel news, DC news, y'all already know how to go on the show, man. Listen, if you're into geek content, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning as we get our geek on. And also, too, man, everybody, please hit them likes for us today as we continue to try to build that algorithm to find more geeks like yourselves to join us here. And also, too, if you guys have any questions, any comments addressing us here on any of the topics that we bring up, go ahead and put that in the comment section and we'll address those towards the end of the show. All right, fellas, let's get to it, man. We got a lot to get into today. So let's start it off like this, man. Let's start it off with the main topics. And I say topics with an S. Check it out, fellas. We got Masters of the Universe animated versus live action. As y'all know, we had the new He-Man trailer just dropped. But check these out real quick. Yeah, then we're gonna give our opinions on this. So of course we got Battle Cat, which technically he wasn't Battle Cat yet. He was still Cringer, but hey, it is what it is. We got Roboto, which I think is voiced by Christian Wiig, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Tila, got Man of Arms. Shout out to your boy Idris Elba, man. That's a bang on cast right there. And then, of course, you got the main man himself, He-Man, and Big J's favorite actor, Jared Leto, as Skeletor. All right, fellas. Cuz, what you think about this trailer, man?
I like it. When they, to be honest, I thought they wasn't going to show He-Man truly. I thought it was going to go through the whole progression and then just cut it short of He-Man and save it for the next one. But absolutely loved it. While watching it, it definitely got me excited for the movie. Just going through this while watching it, was like, yeah, this is going to be a fun watch. Just the trailer itself, it had me thinking that it's going to be a fun watch. When it comes to the costumes, just the everything that they had going for it, it seems that they did a really good job for it. As far as just the animation, or not the animation, but the special effects that they had for it. The cinematography seems well shot, and then I think if they don't tell anybody that Jared Leto is Skeletor as much, I think more people will like it. Because to be honest, I absolutely forgot he was Skeletor.
Me too.
Yeah, so maybe they can keep the same energy. Just don't tell anybody. Just let it be hidden that he's Skeletor, and I don't know, probably keep the scores up high. But no, I enjoyed the trailer. Watching the trailer, seems like they put a good energy into it. Actually, did a good job with it. It was I loved the public backlash. It was just one person, but I thought it was so funny when they showed the guy sitting at his desk and he had his him pronouns on his name tag, and this person got upset about it. It was like, oh, now He-Man has pronouns. I was like, but it's in the name. Like, you're not catching. Like, they're making a joke off of it.
His actual name, yeah.
Yeah. So it was just that. It's like it's just for fun and average, or there's no reason. But I really enjoyed it. It was just a subtle joke with it. Just having his pronouns there, and that's who he's going to be. But it's just small things like that. I thought it was pretty entertaining within the trailer itself. So yeah, it's yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty fun watch. What you got, Big J?
So you mean somebody on the internet got mad about something that's stupid for no apparent reason just because they always mad about everything all the time?
It was
Oh, Big
surprising.
That wasn't what
That
happened?
never that never happens, Big J.
Oh,
What you
okay.
talking
Okay.
about? You making up stuff.
Okay. Now, that being said, I did enjoy seeing Heimdall in the trailer, because I was like, look at him. He's helping
What's this?
another.
Yeah, I just say that's I thought that too, Big J. What you said, yeah.
I was like, he helping out another blonde magical white man? What is going on? He's just, we going to see. Because actually, Heimdall to me was better than Thor and most of the movie he was in with him. Because he had like the vision and all this. He had all the cool powers. He controlled the Bifrost,
Mhm.
We'll see. We'll see. If he plays the magical Negro in this one again, I don't know. Man Arms is not quite the same as Heimdall, but once again,
Just a little bit, not
yeah.
quite the same.
And once again, like Will said, people get upset about the He-Man, and then of course we all know his cousin, She-Ra.
Shira.
So they're
Yeah.
gonna be like, oh, I can't believe
No, that's his sister. That's his sister.
It's a sister.
sister. Hey. So my thing is, look,
He froze.
Uh-oh. I think we lost Big J.
The frost got him. He froze.
Yeah,
up.
the cold got him already. What
Can
you
you
got,
hear
BA? Oh, there you
Now
go.
we
yeah,
got you.
There we go.
I saw everybody spinning for a second, like, I dropped out for a second. But no, like I said, people just mad for anything. So it looks like it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, it's not my kind of movie. Like I said, I was never a big He-Man fan growing up. That was more actually I had a cousin who was and all that, but I was just like, I was more Transformers and all the other stuff. So but we'll see.
What you got, BA?
So I will follow that up real quick. I was not a He-Man fan at all. It just wasn't my thing. The reiterations of it, I didn't necessarily gravitate towards at all. My daughters liked She-Ra in that little series that just came out not so long ago, and I didn't even catch on to that. So I am completely unfamiliar with this world. So I had to do a quick dive into this world just to see how good the trailer is. You don't know how good the trailer is until you understand the subject matter at hand. And I think it was pretty good. Now that I have a background of what He-Man is and everything surrounding it. When I was watching the trailer, I noticed the Falcon at first. I was like, okay, that must be the sorceress chick or whatever like that. I'm trying to, point, okay, that must be that must be that as I'm going along with it. I liked the skin of Skeletor. I like the fact that he has blue skin and not necessarily a costume or anything like that. That from what I heard from the people that was putting it together, like they really, I don't know what they did to his skin, but it's blue, so it works. It goes with it, so it's not fake. I don't know about He-Man himself. I've heard a lot of people think that he should be a little bit more muscular in a sense, and I was like,
I thought that.
I can see that. I can see that notion. He's not a frail guy, so it's not they didn't do that, but I can see somebody a little bit more muscular in that particular role. But yeah, I want to see how far they get into it. I want to see how much they do it. I understand they got the Masters in the Universe. I see like you said, the Idris Elba character and Tila and all. He's like, okay, all right. So they rounding out his crew. I like the fact that he's like, this is very Thor Ragnarokish. I don't know if they're gonna stay with that vibe or get a little bit too comical with it, and that's like Love and Thunder, and that didn't do well. That didn't do well at all. So there's a fine line here that you want to kind of skate and without being like stupid funny, and I don't think they're aiming for that. I'm interested in. I didn't hear Skeletor. I didn't hear that. So I don't know his voice. I don't know if he's going to have that same
Relax, BJ.
He-Man, the story, the cartoon, that pitch, that He-Man. I don't know if they're gonna have that because I don't think I can go through a whole hour and 45 minutes of that. That's for damn sure. But yeah, the Grayskull, the scenery, the it looked very, very good. And I think that was the kind of the theme of the weekend. It was just certain trailers nailed just the overall aesthetics of everything, and I think this did that. Like I said, I didn't necessarily see every single scene when it comes to He-Man, but from when I was kind of gathering. I said, okay, I think that's a great skull, and that must be the headquarters of where things are in the world that they're at. And clearly it's going to be mainly there amongst the fantasy world versus the Earth world, and that's what you want to see. I think the '87 movie, it was they was cutting corners, so it was just strictly on Earth. So you didn't necessarily see the lore of everything. So they made sure that they're not doing that this time around. So I think they're just hitting on a lot of the good things about He-Man, and we'll see how the follow through is. But so far so good. I don't see any other villains, so I don't think they're going to have uh, uh, help me out here. Like, was it Borax or something like that? Like
Hordak.
Borax. I don't know if they're going to have more. So that I don't know if they're going to explain Skeletor, because there's a lot of there's a lot of origins for Skeletor. I don't know which one they're going to pick. I don't know which one how they're going to do it, but they need to fill out him, the villain, and make sure that he has a story. So that way it grounds the movie, and we'll see where we go with that. So it's a lot going on, and I'm interested, and I'll see where that goes. But so far so good. They did a good job of just building the lore of what He-Man is in a simple trailer. I think they nailed that part of it.
What'd you say, BJ?
I was gonna say two things. What BA was saying. One, the budget on that '87 movie was $22 million versus a worldwide gross of $17 million. So that's why we haven't seen another movie until now. But and then on top of that,
they tried, BJ. They tried.
But I was gonna say, and as far as your favorite actor, Rail, Jared Leto playing Skeletor, as long as he does the memes, the Skeletor, I want to hear the jokes on you. I want to hear all that in there, and then I'm ready. I will nominate him for an Oscar, and I'm sure you already used your vote for the Academy to nominate him for an Oscar. So go ahead, Rail.
Listen, bro. Unlike these other two heathens on the show, I actually grew up with this show, man. As a kid, I had the Skeletor toy, I had the He-Man toy. I lost my He-Man toy. I was mad, so I ended up taking the head of Skeletor off, and my mama had bought me the He-Man bubble bath. The bubbles you put in your bath. I took the He-Man head off her and put it on Skeletor's body, and I had my He-Man. Long story. Can't believe I still remember that. But no, listen.
You should forget that.
Listen, I had
tell that story again.
All the goddamn stories. That's the one that the bubble bath. Understood.
Hey, man, I was like 3 or 4 or something like that. I mean,
you weren't that sophisticated at 3 years old. You take it. That was probably 12 or 13. He was middle school.
So you was basically safe from Toy Story. You just did it in your own way. Understood.
Hey, I lost my toy, man. I lost my toy. I'm like, man, I missed my He-Man toy. I gotta find me. I couldn't find it. Hey, I got this He-Man with the little head or whatever. Put it on Skeletor. Like you know what the kids used to do, man. You turn stuff up. But no, bro, I love this trailer. There were a few things that kind of stood out to me. The only thing when you talking about the visual, y'all talking about the visuals of Eternia and stuff. I was kind of hoping that they would have did the sky a little different on Eternia, because it looked more like you on Earth, just like a older Earth or whatever. That's what it kind of looked like. But I know, like in the animated stuff, the sky is like a different color and stuff like that. To kind of show you that they're on another planet or whatever. That's what I kind of wanted them to do with this. But other than that, man, I love the trailer. They had all the characters in there. They got all the minions of Skeletor. Saw a glimpse of Evil Lyn. You saw Beastman. I want to say Trapjaw was in there. Spikeor was in there. I feel like there's another bad guy in there. They kind of showed. I kind of missed. But
was Mechaneck in there? Did I see that?
I think he was.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hate these things,
Fisto was
by
in
the
there.
way.
Yeah, I was sitting
just
there
wanna let
wondering when
you
they showed
know.
Fisto do the uppercut. I'm like, are they gonna call him Fisto?
What kind
Or
of
they gonna
names
call him
is
man? Oh, Man of Fist or whatever. They should probably call him. I can't call him Man of Fist. They got Man of Arms. I
none?
don't
None of
know.
these. None of these
I
names
wonder if
sound
they'll.
good.
Yeah, I wonder if they would call him Fisto, bro. Like that's the dude that did the uppercut and hit that dude in the air, or whatever. But yeah, I think Mechanic was in there, and I wonder if Manyface is gonna be in here. I didn't see him in the trailer. I wonder if he's gonna be in there. We didn't, like you said, we didn't hear Skeletor's voice, so that's gonna be interesting. Maybe they did that for a reason. They didn't want folks to, hey, hold on, that sounds like Jared Leto.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm
Keep it to a
good. You know
minimum.
what I'm saying? And then we didn't see Battle Cat yet, so we'll probably see both of it. We'll probably hear Skeletor's voice, and then Battle Cat. See Battle Cat probably later on, down the line or whatever. When you said showing Skeletor's backstory, BA, I was kind of wondering that. Remember at the beginning of the trailer when they showed that war before Adam got sent away? I'm wondering if that war is going to be attached to Skeletor when he was, in his humanoid form.
You think they're gonna show the humanoid form?
That's what I'm wondering, bro. If you think one of them cases where it's like,
You
if
think he's
they
gonna
do
be?
show him,
You think he's gonna be Adam's his uncle?
uncle,
You think they're gonna go that route? I think they should.
They should.
probably. I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
If they are hoping to do at least 2 total to 3 movies, they probably will do it.
That's what I mean,
go ahead, build it up now.
I don't know. That's gonna be interesting because I was wondering too while I was seeing this trailer. Do you think they would spin off and do a She-Ra anything with after this?
Oh,
like
for
say
sure.
it starts.
For
You
sure.
think so? Then I wondered if they would say her name in the movie. Then in this movie, you don't think so? I was thinking that too because I'm like, it feel like he's the only child and they sent him away. Because remember they sent She-Ra. No, She-Ra got kidnapped, but I don't know.
I'm about to say maybe because one got kidnapped, they sent the other one away for safety purposes. So maybe that's why he got sent away.
That's another thing too. I'm wondering because I know a lot of people were kind of upset on the origin of him in this movie, like you were saying, BA, the fact that he's gonna be starting on Earth, and it's like, we first wanted it to be straight Eternia, like, hey, let's be immersed in this world, not feel like okay, it's that same little stick that's like, okay, we got this character fish out of water, and then all of a sudden he finds out, oh, he's somebody special. One of them cases. Just stick to Eternia, learning how Adam grew up in Eternia or whatever. But I think they did that for a reason because they didn't want to start him off as a teenager and all that. Yeah, start him like BJ doing. Like they didn't want to start him off as a teenager or whatever. Just kind of start him off as a young adult, and then he just transformed into a powerful young adult. So that's probably why they did that. I mean, which is fine.
And it seemed like he knows who he is too. So that's the comedy. Like this, you gotta laugh at some point, right? Like, it's very comical. The whole He-Man premise. So you imagine someone that like I know I'm like royalty. Like I know like I'm that dude. I just need to find that damn sword, and and then he finds it. So it's cool. For people that doesn't know the world of this, it does help them shoehorn them into it.
Mm-hmm.
So you get familiar with the Earth setting. And then boom, we transfer it into Eternia. Okay, cool. So that's how I think why they went that route.
I agree. It's Travis Knight is directing it, so that's why I got a lot of faith in it. The fact that, like I said, it's bro, it feels like it's coming straight out of the 80s cartoon or whatever, man, to an extent. So that's why I said I'm cool with it. I like it. I really like it. Like we might have a chance here to have another, kind of in that comic booky type of world franchise outside of Marvel and DC movies.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of like this, man. I hope it succeeds and all that type of stuff. Because listen, like BA was saying, it's a lot. I know people kind of think of the old 80s cartoon. I want y'all to go back and go watch that 2002 He-Man show that was on Cartoon Network. I was watching a little bit of that yesterday on Pirates of the Caribbean. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that show still holds up, man. That show was fire. And then also too, y'all want to kind of get more of a updated version of the 80s version. Go watch the 2 He-Man Masters of the Universe.
Netflix.
Was it show or movies? Was that a movie? I think it was a movie.
On Netflix?
Yeah, what in a movie? Because there was two of them.
You might be right there.
Yeah, I think it was a movie. But yeah, go watch those on there too, man, to kind of get an idea. But yeah, yeah, like I said, bro, I love the trailer. The trailer was fire to me, man. Like I said, just wait to see Battle Cat. Probably see a little bit more He-Man. I know everybody killing him because he's not bigger or whatever. But I mean, I'm not gonna kill him for that, man. Like BA said, he's not like small or anything, so which is fine. You know what I mean? Like I want to kind of see him a little bit more in action. To kind of get an idea, you know what I'm saying, of He-Man's powers overall. Because I know in the 2002 version, bro, he was damn like Superman. Only thing he couldn't do was fly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, yo, got me excited, man. The trailer did exactly what it's supposed to do. It got me excited. You gonna say anything, BJ?
Well, I was just thinking in the '87 movie they had Skeletor was played by Frank Langella, well-respected actor. You know, no one thought he would have done this, and then he got what we got going on now. I just don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, the tone seemed like it's gonna be silly. I mean, like I said, with him trying to get the sword and don't worry about that's my sword stuff. I think it's gonna be kind of jokey with it. So we'll see. I mean, like I said, that we can see if it's gonna be. I wonder how straight they're gonna play it, or how they're gonna be winking at the camera type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't need them to make it too silly.
Hey, He-Man D used to wink at the camera in the '80s cartoon. At the end of the episode, he used to wink at that camera. So now you know it's funny. I said the '80s, bro. Of course I was a kid. I ain't know no better. I thought that was the best thing I ever seen in my life when I was a kid, man. And I ain't gonna lie, there was a few things in there. Even as a kid, I was like, yo, where's Battle Cat? Why aren't they on Eternia? Like, why are they spending all the time on Earth and stuff like that? Not understanding when I was a kid why they did that. Like BJ said, the budget was $22 million. You know what I'm saying? So they tried to cut back as much as they could by having everything happen on Earth. It was on Eternia for literally a combined 30 minutes, probably if that. You want the first part of it, and then like the ending part when he fought Skeletor. So it's just like. And then on top of that, he was always, it felt like he was always He-Man the whole entire time. There was no transformation with him in that movie. So, yeah, like I said, hey, if nostalgia reasons, I like the old '87 He-Man movie, man. But as an adult, I know I could see why people hated it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But as a kid, I loved it when I was a kid. So we even had the VHS. So, all right, y'all. Let's see if we can get to this next story here, man. Here it is, y'all. We got Invincible Season 4 will officially release March 18th. That's BJ birthday. Check it out. We got some clips from that. So what y'all think about this trailer, Big J? Uh-oh, somebody on mute.
I said it looks good, like they're ramping up more and more. I saw we get Thrag is going to show up, looks like, the Grand Regent. And, we're going to see... I forgot what those the dinosaur-looking animals called. I forgot what they're called. The ones that can actually cut Viltrumites and hurt them and kill them.
Oh, crap!
You know,
I almost had it. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, because Thrag and Battle Beast got attacked by them when they were having their one-on-one battle, and cutting Battle Beast and whatever, and then yeah, I don't want to give away the spoilers, but yeah. What the heck are those things called? I can't remember.
That's what I'm trying to find the name. No, I was Googling that.
Bro, I hate when...
Ragnar?
What's the name?
Ragnar?
Yeah, Ragnar's. Yeah, Ragnar's.
Yeah, so, it looked like we're going to see them because I saw them cut one of them, and then it looks like we're about to see the Viltrumite War. So, all that's
following the comics, it seems like. Following just like in the comics.
But once again, where is Anissa? Because Anissa's supposed to come back before the Viltrumite War. And not to be all weird, but I'm saying, just that I do believe they're gonna do it because they kind of hinted at it in the first one. They ain't cutting that. They don't cut nothing in Invincible. Invincible, that dude is murdering people. He was murdering people the first 6 minutes of the first episode.
First of all, you talking about Lucy and Fallout is annoying.
Yeah. Mark can be annoying.
Need her. You got lady. You got Adam Eve now, man. Go ahead and stick with her, bro. You good, man.
Adam Eve is his soulmate, but Anissa is coming forward. She said, "Look, I need to repopulate this Viltrum empire, so we can do this the easy way."
Oh, you talking about her? Okay, I thought, what's the girl name? What's his ex name?
Who you talking about?
Mark's ex. What's her name?
The black chick. I forgot her name.
Oh,
Yeah.
Amber. My bad.
Amber. Yeah, nobody's
Yeah.
talking about her. I said Anissa.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. I don't think they're gonna show it, BJ, but we'll see.
They
Could
hinted
be
at it in
wrong.
the first one because remember when she was beating him up, he looked like he was struggling. So I think they're gonna show it.
What you
This
got,
is-
B?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I was gonna say this is Prime. Prime don't hold back. They show everything. So we've seen that on the boys and so like Hero Gasm and all that stuff they do. So they'll put anything on screen.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What you got, BA?
I'd like to thank Big J for talking for 2 minutes. That way I was able to see the trailer just now. So thank you for that illustrious monologue you just gave. So that being said, it was is everything that I would expect Invincible to be. Very very action based. A lot of hey, come join me type vibe. It's definitely a bigger threat going on. Just the relationships. You want to see what's going on with Adam and Eve, saying why is she having a power issue. Because you know that she's going to be needed with what's on the horizon. And then you've seen the big bad at the very end. You've seen Thrag pretty much get up off his chair because it's time to put in work. And like I said, I don't watch I haven't read the comic base of this, so but I know that Conquest was a monster in last season, and everyone was saying like, yeah, Conquest and Thrag they're on two different levels. So and I was like, yo, that's I can't picture that in my head, like that level that you're speaking of. So when I see him get up like that, I say, yeah, it's going to be a problem for a lot of people, and I want to see what they can do to stop that because I know damn well Grayson was it Grayson, right? He can't do this shit by himself. I'm sorry. I'm just he can't fight him by himself. Ain't no way he brother got past Conquest. So I don't see that happen unless he has some type of power up that I don't see I don't foresee it, but maybe it happens some kind of way. But no, it's supposed to do all those things as in the trailer. It's supposed to tease a whole bunch of different things so you can get the speculations and things. So I think they nailed it. It do like it's at certain points it seems like all hope is lost within the trailer itself. So I like I said, I think they're nailing a lot of the things that you would want out of a trailer, and it looks jam packed. It looks like we're gonna have an extreme levels of action throughout this whole entire season, and that's what you want. So I'm here for it.
What you got, cuz?
Yeah, it looks. It was another great trailer. Going from Adam Eve might having issues with her powers. Thrag getting ready to enter the fight. Them trying to assemble all the toughest hero fighters essentially in a universe to basically get ready for the Viltrumites. Like this is really building up. I'm looking forward to it. And it's with Mark constantly trying to constantly try to be like not just his dad. Of course, he everything that happened there, but then also trying to constantly do stuff by himself. They're gonna snip that in the bud real quick. The funny one is his little brother. That's before he go fight and stuff. He's asking how much we get paid for this job when it's them supposed to be just protecting the world. How much we get paid? Such a kid, but it looks fun. It makes it really exciting. It does exactly what it's supposed to do is get you ready and excited for what the anticipation of what's coming out. Each season this has gotten better and better. So this fourth season it's looking like it's going to be another fantastic show.
Well, how many seasons they said they didn't have a greenlit season 5?
I think they said up to 7 was what I heard before at one point. The original writer.
Yeah. Your boy Cuz, the one who did Walking Dead.
Kirkman.
Kirkman.
But
Yeah.
no, I was just gonna say, I was gonna throw in though that I really do hope when they do the Viltrum War, they don't do like they did the Invincible War and make it like one part of one
like 2
episode.
seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need to go all out. Then this should be half the season of them fighting. Really,
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was gonna be. Like I said, then I ain't know it was gonna be like a half an episode. Then they went straight to Conquest coming in there, putting in work. Yeah, got Dinosaurus in there too, man. Top of the screen right there, bro. They gonna be in here, so that's gonna be interesting. Like I said, that you had the Invincible War, and now you're gonna have the Viltrumite War, which is supposed to be even more ruthless and bloody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you, Big J. Don't treat this as no, hey man, we got this little 5-minute war over here. Now let's get back to the overall story. Like that's a major part of the Invincible story, man. Is the Viltrumite War. Now, even the Invincible War was part of that. Was a major part of the story too. But don't treat the same way, like you said. Don't treat the same way they did the Invincible War. Let's do that. Let's treat this Viltrumite War with due diligence. Some folks gonna die. Shout out to BA. But yeah, I'm ready for this season, bro. Like these trailers, man, got me hyped for these shows and these movies, man. I can't wait. Like you said, man, that's the first thing I thought about too when I saw this trailer, man. It was just flooded with action. So it's like, yo, we about to be a roller coaster ride, bro. I cannot wait, man. I can't wait. All right, y'all. Last but not least on these main topics, check it out. Let's get to it. Right here in BA's wheelhouse. First look at Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord. So let's check this out, y'all. So here are some of the visuals. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
This looks cinematic, man, with the visuals. So shout out to your boy Dave Filoni, man, BA. You know what I'm saying? And then check this out. Here's the schedule. So we got the release schedule. Episode 1 and 2, April 6th. Episode 3 and 4, April 13th. Episode 5 and 6, April 20th. Episode 7 and 8, day before Cuz's birthday, April 27th. Episode 9 and 10, May 4th. That's crazy. The last 2 episodes on May 4th. 2 episodes every Monday. Yeah, they did. 2 episodes every Monday, and the finale premieres on May 4th. Let's go. All right, BA, what's on your in Dave Filoni We Trust mine out here, man?
You know, I want to start off by just saying that, and Filoni We Trust. This is one of those, I guess, episodic type of runs. Is right after Order 66, before the movie Solo. So we're in that range. We're seeing Darth Maul being one of the, I guess I ain't gonna say public enemy number one, but he's up there. He's definitely on Sidious's radar because people are definitely coming after him. But this is the start of Crimson Dawn at the same time too. So it's a lot going on. He might have a new apprentice in this particular in the trailer. They know who he is. The setting, the scenery, the look of it. It's a blend of a different stuff. I looked into it. I was like, why does this look so real? It's a lot of realism, and they said they actually use like a lot of artwork, like physical. Someone sat down and created art, and then they animated it around it. So you're going to see visuals that's like real life stuff. Everything is not just AI and things like this in this. So they really sat down and did their homework of how do we get better. So if you look at from Clone Wars to Rebels to this series, there's a realism uptick here, and it just gets better and better. So what else can you ask for in that world? So we haven't really seen, I guess everything's based off of good guys in a sense. So, what are their thought process behind a lot of things? This is different. We're going to tap into the mind of Maul and see what he thinks about a lot of things. And I'm not going to say he's an anti-hero, but right now you might be seeing the development of an anti-villain, if that can make sense. He is a villain, but he's going to have some decent qualities because he doesn't agree with the Empire. He doesn't like what's going on. He's been on the inside and he knows what they're trying to do. So it's going to be his perspective on a lot of things, and some of that stuff you're going to be agreeing with them, like, yo, they are they are the big bad. And I'm just a guy trying to do my own little thing over here. I mean, it's crime, but it ain't their crime. You know what I'm saying? It ain't genocide. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get my little crime ring on. That's all. Very penguin that shit in a sense. So it's interesting, and that's all it is. You just want to be interested in this. You see the Inquisitors. You see some of the same Inquisitors that Ahsoka knocked off and then turned into a big fart, right? for lack of a better word. That's just what happened in Ahsoka when they killed one of the Inquisitors. So
we're not gonna talk about that. Go ahead.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Ahsoka series, so I can talk about as much as I want to. So that being said, so it's a lot going on. So because of where we at in the timeline, you can point together, you can start to piece a lot of different things together. I don't want to see too many Force sensitive people though. It's like as we go along, you'd be like, did Order 66 actually work? Like, how many Jedi actually died if they keep popping up through this universe? But it's cool though that I get to see some of these in hiding. Some of the Force sensitive people, like, hey, I have this thing that I got, right, but I don't want nobody to know about. But there's something always happens when I gotta show it. Just don't show it. Let that person die. People got to die. It's okay though. But no, it was cool, man. And then, like I said, some of the kill scenes was crazy. Of course, everybody gonna talk about when Maul took out about 3 clone troopers at the same time. Yeah, that was dope. So there's gonna be a lot of dope moments in this. And I do expect a battle scene that will be incomplete between Vader and Maul by the end of the series. So I do expect that, and that's gonna be one of the ones. But yeah, he definitely gonna be outmatched. Shout out to Maul though. But no, I loved it. So I like to hear what BJ. I don't know if he's next, but I like to see how he can poo my man Filoni on this one, because it's greatness that I see on this particular trailer. Go ahead, get ready, Jay. Go ahead.
What you got, cuz?
It looks fantastic. What I was wondering for BA is if he's going to say if this is his Maul. Is this your Maul? Because like you said, they're going to try to pull us into liking him in a little bit. Kind of what happened with Predator.
So this is totally unlike Predator. He's still going to have his villainous ways. He's not going to be a sympathetic type of a figure. You're just going to be like, yeah, I'd have did the same thing. And that's it. You're going to leave it right at that emotion. I would have did the same thing. And that's the emotion you're going to have, and you keep moving with it. Continue, Will.
All right. Now, I absolutely love this. This is a great trailer. The animation, it did look more realistic, like you were saying, BA. And I think this is Star Wars getting better at it. Becoming more realized when it comes to the animation, because from where it started to where it is now, it is far in a way ahead and much better. And I wonder if this is also part of the Spider-Verse situation, as far as like, because Spider-Verse did so well and the colors and all the animation made it more like hands-on with it. Instead of just your computer and stuff like that, that this has led Force shows and things like that to get better with their animation, to come out with different variations to use art on top of the animation as well. So I'm loving it, the way that it looked, the fight scenes, the when it said that the Emperor wants you dead and fighting, like, this is going to be a really fun show to watch. I am happy that we'll be able to get 2 episodes at a time instead of just one and having to wait a week. I do like that it is 2 at a time, being able to watch. But yeah, just the visuals, as you can see on the screen, it's amazing. This is going. As soon as I saw it, it was a must share. Like I need for y'all to see this as well and to be as excited about this as I am because it just brought the energy. And then yeah, they absolutely set up for the last episodes to drop on the 4th with the May the 4th be with you, which is going to be pretty fun as well. But yeah, like this was another banger of a trailer that was released on Thursday. So it's exciting. What we're about to have over the next couple months. What you got, BJ?
Well, I mean, BA was looking forward for me to come in here and bash the show. I had to bring my friend up here with me, so we could discuss it together.
Who's that? Ray Parker. Ray Parker?
No, he didn't write Ghostbusters. This is Ray Park as Darth Maul, sir. Before you were sliced in half. So,
before?
Yeah, before you were sliced in half. He still got his legs.
We need spider legs, Darth Maul. Yeah.
No. Nobody liked that one. Nobody liked the spider legs, Maul. I don't even know if I like the one with the other legs.
How you gonna say that in BA sitting right here, bro? Come on, don't do that.
Come on. We like Maul with all his midichlorians intact. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna go with. Before they got cut in half, and he was still powerful after he was cut in half.
Mm-hmm.
But so I like the trailer. Actually, this is my favorite of all the trailers that we had this week. You know, I think this was the best one. I think that.
Hold on, can you say it one more time, BJ? I didn't think I heard you. Just my headphone. You said what now?
No, I said I believe this was the best trailer of the ones we looked at this week
of all time.
All time. Okay, I got you.
Not the best.
I
That's what he said. That's what he said.
No, he said Mount Rushmore.
I might have heard something else. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I didn't say that part. I ain't said the best trailer of all time.
He said Mount Rushmore, BA. Mount Rushmore of all time. Go ahead. Sorry, BJ. Go ahead.
I thought, like I said, there was a lot of action, and they got Maul looking right where he comes in with the right amount of evil, but then he's also trying to seduce that woman he wants to be his Padawan and bring her to his side of the Force. He wants to show her, and that's the whole thing. Is his thing of him explaining to her, you know, from his perspective and trying to bring her to his side. And we saw she's Force sensitive because she was pushing people when the guy tried to attack her. She Force pushed the dude off of the transport. So, like I said, it looks like it's going to be good. I'm interested to see Filoni. Like I said, it looks like a darker, more adult, not so kiddie version of Star Wars that Filoni's doing because he's doing Maul and a deep dive on Maul. So I was like, okay. I was happy to see that. I don't need all the weird, cutesy stuff. So if we can stay away from that, show an actual good story, and show some character development. I mean, we brought back Sam Witwer, which we need to get him at some point in live action to go on and play my boy Starkiller. You know, that needs to happen.
I'm mad at it.
They just need to do Force Unleashed. If you want to do all the stuff between the show, do the Force Unleashed and should give us Starkiller, give us Galen Merrick.
That ain't know what that means, BJ. That means he's gonna be canon.
He should be.
Okay.
I think that's one of the best characters we've seen from Star Wars. I think him and Cal Kestis need to make appearances at some point in live action. But like I said, I'm not mad. And like I said, the Maul thing, I think once we show this part of Maul, I don't think there's a whole lot left to see. I mean, they may try and go to the Crimson Dawn era, but I think this should be kind of the end of the Maul era. I mean, once again, I don't think we need to mind what he was doing every minute of every day, but I think once we see this and it gives us a definitive end to his story, because we already know he died. We know Obi-Wan killed him. We know that Palpatine killed his brother Savage. So I think we need to kind of, like I said, let that story be over and then explore the rest of the universe. And I think it's good. But I think he did a good job. So far, it looks like I'm waiting to see if he did a good job on this story, to make us go deeper into it and be like, okay, Filoni, not just all about the cutesy popcorn stuff. And I think if he does that, then we good.
Is Savage dead?
Yeah, Savage dead.
Okay.
I think so. I think this is after Savage got killed, I believe.
No one really dies. Especially
Savage got killed.
Back to life.
Oh, he got murked.
I mean, he already lost the arm to Obi-Wan first, and then.
Yeah.
Boy, that's crazy.
Okay, let's go with it.
Listen, man, this right here just changed my mind. This is Filoni we trust over here now, man. Nah, I was playing. Listen, this trailer got me hyped.
You're gonna come to the dark side, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. Listen, all you got.
Hey, I hope I do, man. I hope I do. I really do, because that means he's doing a good job. Like like I said, I've never really watched. I tried my best. I tried to watch all the Filoni animated stuff. I just couldn't do it. This one right here definitely is changing my mind. Like you said, from the trailer, the premise, it seems a little bit darker. It's more kind of looks more realistic and stuff with the artist type of style or whatever. And so, man, listen, this show got me hyped, man. I can't wait to watch this show. Like you said, it seems like it's a little bit more at stake. It's not generally about good versus evil. It's just pretty much evil trying to survive. Is what it seems like. And I'm trying to think what. So with Maul's not really. I mean, Maul's bad, but he ain't like Sith bad, if that makes sense. So I wonder if he would kind of. I mean, because he.
I mean, you saw what he did to the Mandalorian.
I mean, yeah, but
ask Kenobi if he's Sith bad. Ask Kenobi.
No, ask Qui-Gon.
But, I mean, yes, he did that before, but like he kind of like changed his mind. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Ahsoka. Like she was a Jedi, was on the Jedi ways and all that. Then she kind of like, you know what? I'm finna go do my own thing. That's why I kind of think Maul is why I'm wondering if Maul, because BA kind of got me thinking when he said he hoping they don't swing to an anti-hero role, but he look like he gonna kind of dabble in that pond or whatever. So that's why I was kind of wondering, do you think they're gonna kind of like have him look more like a great Jedi to it? No.
Okay. I think Maul's always been about vengeance ever since the thing. He built the criminal empire as a counter to both the Empire and the Jedi.
The Jedi.
But that's why he did the Crimson Dawn. Another thing with the Mandalorians, where he had he teamed up with I forgot the name of it, that group, the Death something, Death Squad, not Death Watch,
yeah.
Death Watch, right?
Yeah, Death Watch, yeah.
So when he teamed up with them, and that's why they started wearing the little spikes on the head to look like his head with the Zabrak horns. But I think the thing is,
how that work out?
Well, I mean, hey, we saw the last one was what's his name? Moff Gideon had the little outfit, and then he got killed. But hey, yeah, the explosion and the fire and the death,
and the death.
Fire and the death and the dying and all that.
Outside of that,
fluids leaving his body. I think.
Hey, he was alive in his last season, bro. I need to make sure we need to go check a body.
Outside of that,
what you mean? All the clones died too. Didn't Mando kill all the clones too? When he was walking through that hallway, he killed all
explode or something like that.
He shut their stuff down.
A lot of people died. A lot of people died in that joint. Great show. But what you were saying, bro, it's like you're comparing him to people that blew up a planet, bro. Like it's not too many worse people that can blow up a planet like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're like semi bad or anything like that, you didn't blow up a planet, so you're not the scum of the earth. You're not the worst of the worst, but you're still pretty bad. You know what I'm saying?
He's still up there.
Yeah, he's still up there.
Hey, I'm just trying to get folk prepared, bro, because I'm hoping they don't go that whole he's sympathetic, he cares for people. I'm not saying that made me sound like a bad, like I'm bad and stuff, but I'm talking for this character, like you don't want it to seem like because we've seen it so many times, y'all, where they have this main movie or show about the bad guy's origin, and he turned out to be a misunderstood character, and he's really an anti-hero type of character, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm hoping they don't do that. If you're gonna go the bad route with Maul, they go bad. I'm with it. But just if you're talking about going that route of the quote unquote anti-hero, then does that make him not more of a Sith but more of a great Jedi? You know what I'm saying? Like what does that do? But y'all saying they're gonna probably swing more towards because of the continuous story after this. So I guess he is probably still more of a Sith. So I mean, Sith are selfish in ways. So it does make sense that one trying to kill the other is what they do. It's why they come in. That's why they started moving in packs of just two. An apprentice and his master or whatever. And the apprentice takes over, kills the master, and then takes over. He becomes a master, and he gets an apprentice. Kind of like what Maul's probably gonna end up doing in this show. What you got, BJ?
So you said that they destroyed a planet, right? I believe that was BA mentioned that. But then we also look at what they did to Mandalore, what they did to what was that, Geonosis, where they made the clones. Like
Yeah,
he ain't destroyed one planet. The Emperor and the Empire destroyed a lot of planets. They killed a lot of
a
people.
lot.
So it's not just like
Not did you forget what's her name? Princess Leia's home?
and Alderaan. I thought this was. I thought
Alderaan.
that's what he's talking about at first.
Yeah,
I thought he was
Alderaan got
talking- I thought he was talking-
Yeah, I
I
didn't
thought
say
he
that
was
planet.
talking about BA?
I just kept it real. I kept it real generic. But yes, like multiple joints. Yes, we yes, they ruthless for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
they-
So yeah, Darth Maul is not that ruthless, but I mean, yeah, he might not be the worst of the worst, but he's still worse. He's still part of it.
Hold on.
Nah, he
BA,
just-
first of all, the Emperor is not bad. He just misunderstood, bro. Okay? you just not understanding him right. That's all.
You need to stop watching Robot Chicken version of the Emperor. That's the part. You've been watching that version of the Emperor. Where he just
Bro, I used to love that Robot Chicken, bro. That's love. It was my show back in the day, bro.
when he started crying. Oh no, he's crying about about Padme.
Hey. I gotta make a watch that, bro. I had season. What I had, cuz I had like season 1 through I think 3 on DVD, bro. The set, I think, bro. I used to watch them every day, bro.
Oh, that's
I used to
funny,
love
man.
Robot Chicken.
This Star Wars stuff kill me, man.
Bro, they be having them on YouTube and stuff, man, and on HBO. Go watch the Star Wars specials and all that stuff.
All right.
I watched all of them. Yeah, it'd be pretty funny, bro. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and turn the page to these quick hits, man. We still got a lot to talk about. So check this out. Let's do it. Check it out, y'all. We got the first look at Lobo. Just in case you know, though. All right, let's see what we got. So check this out, y'all. See what get y'all's opinion on this look of Lobo here. Of course, we saw him in I guess like a quick little teaser for made especially for him. Shout out to James Gunn. They released it yesterday, showing us Jason Momoa as Lobo. What you think about this, cuz?
Oh, it's fantastic. This is what we've been waiting on, is just see more of him.
Oh, they
as
did,
Lobo.
BJ? I might go back and watch. I didn't really hear it. No, I'm about to say I didn't. They had me over thinking if something really was wrong. My bad. Go ahead, cuz.
And just looking forward to it. This what we've been waiting on is Lobo, and we've even talked about it that we know that with him being in it, that it's going to be moments of it's him, but it won't be a crazy amount of him because it's not his movie. But to be able to officially see more of him, be able to see the Space Hog as well, it's going to be fun. It's absolutely going to be fun, and they know that this is what the fans want with the fact of how they release this as well. Because I don't even think they did anything like this for Lex, like for the Superman movie. But for them to do this for Jason Momoa going for Lobo, like it just shows how special this is and how they wanted it to go. So it just shows how special Lobo is, the character, but also the person that plays him. Because we said it for the longest that he was made to play Lobo, like his demeanor, just his natural demeanor and everything is all about Lobo. And for them to finally have him give him the or let him take over the role was just perfect casting with it. So yeah, it's definitely going to be exciting. What you got, Big J?
I mean, look who I saw. I think there was two different videos that they dropped yesterday because they did a thing where they showed him walking out the trailer, getting on his actual, I think, motorcycle and driving off, and then they showed like a little clips of him as Lobo. But then I saw another thing that they dropped where they intercut the scene from Supergirl in the bar, telling this ain't gonna go well for you guys. And then I think it was two different drops showing him, and then that was more of an extended cut of the bike and stuff, and him on his space motorcycle riding around, trying to be Lobo cool, So like I said, it'd be cool. Man, once again, that just looks like Jason Momoa being Jason Momoa. So it just looks like he was born to be that anyway. So,
Thanks.
What you got, BA? Oh, you muted.
Saying something important.
It was quite shocking. I can't
There
believe
we
he
go.
said
There we
that.
go.
Oh,
Watch your language over
he was,
No,
he had to bleep him out.
as I said, like when I in the teaser, like it's funny we just talked about the character. He's gonna have a Darth Maul effect on this series, on his series. Whatever that they're doing in the DCU, people are gonna be like, yeah, Supergirl was cool, but Lobo though. Just like we was like, yo, the Phantom Menace, all that was cool, but Maul though, like, what's going on with him? He's gonna have that kind of effect on this movie, and I'm here for it. And it's just a small sample. I think it was like really low quality, to be honest with you. Something just didn't seem like HD for me, like for 8K or whatever. It just didn't seem that way, but. I don't really care. I'm nitpicking at this point, but the overall look was fine for me. The makeup and all of it, that's Lobo. I see Lobo when I look at it. It's not nothing crazy, and I'm just waiting to see what he actually gets into in this movie, and then it'd be like, yeah, that's the main man right there. That's him. So yeah, like I said, this just some guys. Some characters, I should say, just when you put them in your movie, you got to be prepared to, step aside in your own movie. And this might be one of those things where, we're gonna love Supergirl. Like, oh yeah, she played it. Yeah, she was great. She was great. But Lobo though, that's what you're gonna have, and that's what I fully expect from me. That's what I think I'm gonna say. So that's just what I feel. So it's cool. It was cool to see him, like in what we got from him.
bro. I've been saying for the longest, just take Jason Momoa, white paint, red eyes, go. And exactly what they did, man. We didn't really get to hear him just talk like that. I think he had like a little laugh and put the little cigar, or hit the cigar in his mouth and just rolled off or whatever. So we didn't really get a full Lobo type of anything from him yet. But I think we got the bike, we got the chain, we got the look. Just kind of give people a little teaser. I remember there were some people that were talking about that they were trying to leak his image or whatever out before, and I think they said the reason why they were unable to do that is because they had on a closed set to where they didn't get to see Lobo. You couldn't really see him like that. So because they wanted to save it for this moment like this, you know what I'm saying? Show it for the people like this the right way they should do it. But I'm cool with it, man. I'm cool with it. I think everybody named Mom already knew he was meant for this role, bro. Like certain people are born for a certain role, and he was born for this role. Like I'm with BA. I think he's gonna steal the movie. I think it's to the point that I won't be surprised. We see a Lobo show or a Lobo movie or something down the line, bro. So I think that's how big of a character he's gonna be in this little small sample that he's gonna give us here in Supergirl. So I can't wait for that. I can't wait. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got up here next, man. This is Big J's favorite subject right here, bro. I know he waiting on this. So Christina Hodgson is officially writing the script for Batman Brave and the Bold. So check this out. Oh, my bad. I'm just gonna click on that. It says she previously wrote The Flash and Birds of Prey. De Muschietti, the director of The Flash, is still set to direct. Go ahead, Big J.
So yeah, we just talked about her two last great hits. I'm waiting to see if she's gonna keep putting out these bangers like she has with her past works. So yeah, I couldn't think of a better writer besides maybe anybody to help this project, and I'm glad they got confidence. I'm glad they got confidence and keep going back to the well, hoping that third time's a charm, that she'll write something that's actually good for once. But hey, I know, like I said, in James Gunn, you trust. You said everything he does is right, and all his decisions are great. So yeah, we'll see.
I hate this movie. I hate this news came out, bro. I really do. I knew at first, bro. I thought I said, "Damn it, BJ finna kill me, man." You gotta come with this news. What are y'all doing over here? What you got, BA, man?
Now, what is she supposed to be doing? What's the first half of this?
Right.
She's writing. She doing
Writing
script.
what?
Batman Brave and the Bold.
What script?
Batman Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, I'm with BJ, man. 100%. I don't like to agree with them, but when you write, when you write, you're right. We are literally going with, hey, third time's a charm. That is literally what that. I'm quite sure when they talked about writers, I'm quite sure somebody said that. I can guarantee you, 100%, that someone was like, hey guys, third time's a charm. I guarantee you somebody said that. And someone else that, and these are millionaires talking now. Someone else said, you know what, you're right. Third time is a charm. Let's go with it. And this is where we're at today. I saw Birds of Prey. I did see that, and it was like, okay, they're trying to, it was bad, man.
I about to say, don't clean it up, BA. Just go ahead, just call it what it is.
My bad. Hold on. I'm sorry. She also wrote the Batgirl movie that didn't get released. So yeah.
Oh Lord, just yeah, man. What was in Face Off when he told old girl the stab and twist?
I know BJ was staying up for this show tonight, bro. He's like, I can't wait to get on the show.
Yeah, he was waiting for this moment.
Why you had to say that during my talking time? Golly. Oh man. We're not betting 1,000. I'll say that. Yeah.
Oh my God,
so hey man, I'm done, man. I got nothing else to say. This is not good. Andy can save it. There we go. Andy can save it. That's who's going to save it. And James Gunn would not okay his favorite DC character for no foolishness. So between James Gunn, between Andy, and what he was able to create, I truly believe that they can come together and have a meaning of the minds, so that there's no foolery when it comes to this script. There we go. There's the positive spin. That's all I got.
BJ, you a hater. She also wrote Bumblebee. BJ, you a hater.
And she's writing the Fast X
not
Part 2.
helping the situation.
And Fast X Part 2, which is
Bumblebee was one of the best things for Transformers.
Yeah, okay. How many people saw it? Anyway,
it wasn't because the movie wasn't good. You know why they didn't see it? Because the last three what's the name movie was trash. And it's kept going down and yeah. Did you see the last night?
I did see it last night.
And you still alive?
Hold on. So what I'm gonna throw out there though is not that I just keep heaping hate upon this writer and this project, but the thing is, we say we trust Andy Boucher because we saw what he did with Welcome to Derry. But before that, his last project was The Flash, which once again James Gunn said he loved and was one of his favorite superhero movies. Before that, so once again, do we really trust? I thought James Gunn was just lying because he was being a corporate person. But since he done hired both people from that team to come back and do Batman, maybe he actually liked that movie, which is even scarier.
I didn't hate The Flash, bro. I actually liked The Flash.
Did you watch The Flash?
Yeah.
Okay. You watched the whole movie?
I think I sat to see CGI.
Yeah, it's just the CGI. I didn't like the CGI. The CGI was cleaned up. I liked it.
I liked Supergirl and I liked Keaton, and everything else was pretty trash.
What you got, Cuz? Oh, my bad.
I'm gonna give it. I'm not just gonna trash it just because Batman's one of my favorite characters, so I'm holding out hope, especially with Andy Muschietti set to direct it. Even when it came to Flash, like the CGI was terrible with it, but it's Batman. I'm holding out hope for Batman. And we all saw what he did with Welcome to Derry. Yes, it was already written and everything else, but you still had to put it onto the screen. And we saw that Welcome to Derry was a black show, and he did a very good job with it. So I think he could do a very good job when it comes to Batman as well. It is. I was hoping that it would have been a team effort when it came to writing Brave and the Bold, just because I would have hoped that it would have been able to have different ideas to come to it, especially since they're waiting to do to have it set up because they're waiting for the Batman, everything that happened with the Batman to go through before they were to start on it. So that's what part of why I was hoping that they would have did it more of a team because they do want to use different ideas that wouldn't be the same as the Batman. But yeah, it's I'm gonna hold that hope. It just shows that he really did enjoy the Flash. We've seen works of Andy Muschietti. We know, and if you dwell on the fact that he was part of the Flash as well, that was controversial as far as everyone. Some people liking it, some people hating it, and it wasn't much in the middle as far as it just being okay, so you love it or you hate it. I think you got to treat you also have to throw Derry in it as well, and Derry was a highly rated TV show, so it shows what he can do. So that's why I say where the balance comes in. So that's where my hope comes in, is the fact that his most recent project was a fantastic project. What you got, Rick?
BJ said everybody hate the Flash, yet he got an 81% audience score.
And to me, like I said, it was the CGI.
That's what I said. Oh, this guy, that's what 81% said nostalgia. I got you. Yeah, no, I agree because, like I said, I like the movie. I didn't like the CGI. CGI could have been cleaned up a little bit more, but I did like the movie. For the writer, we're going to have to see how this goes. I'm kind of confused on why they're just now starting on the script. I thought they already started on the script. Like, what's going on? Like, why are we just now hearing about this? As a matter of fact, didn't they?
I thought they already had it completed.
Well, no, not completed. No, I know they didn't have it completed.
What's that framework thing called?
Oh, the
treatment.
Treatment.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was the treatment that they had done.
Well, maybe we're confusing the Batman 2 with Batman Brave and the Bold, because I remember
no.
Because I thought he said it. I thought he said that I thought he said about 6 months ago he had the treatment as well. So, but that's why I'm like, well, why would you just be assigning it to a writer if you had a treatment, and who did the treatment that's not writing the script? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm confused too now.
Because I could have sworn about 6 months ago he said that there was a treatment that he was waiting to approve.
Yeah.
But then, so it was a treatment so bad that you pivoted.
No. No, you might be right, BJ. Because I think that was the Batman. What you talking about?
Okay, I said because I thought it was the Brave and the Bold, but maybe because we were talking about both at the same time.
But I could have sworn though, we talked about them saying that they had already started on it or whatever.
And I thought he was going to write it because that was
that's
so
what
important
I thought
to him.
too.
I don't know.
So, I mean, unless they did. I could have sworn they had two different writers at certain points that was starting on it or whatever. Unless it's like the third writer and she's like, trying her luck at it or whatever. But I think he even said something about like when somebody asked him, I think at like Comic-Con or something, and he talked about how him and the team was getting the script and all that stuff together. He was overseeing it and everything. It was turning out pretty well and all that type of stuff. And maybe I'm getting that, like you said, maybe I'm getting that confused with the Batman. Because when we talked about that, but
I thought it was the treatment for this one was done.
I just wonder why he's not writing it though. He'd be at a whole lot faster if he write it. I guess he kind of he's starting to get into that the hands-off approach. I guess I don't know. Like you would think like it just with the writing aspect of it, you could take care of that. We ain't saying go out there and direct it, but just with the writing. Then you kind of produce it or whatever from afar or whatever, and let the I don't know. Hold
on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So there's an article back from September saying that I like where we are on the Brave and the Bold script.
Yeah. Okay.
He said plenty of things are in flux, and he was talking about he was talking about the script, and I'm like, so that's why I'm confused.
I knew we talked about it, bro. We talked about it.
This isn't done. So the screenplay isn't done.
So now they hiring her as if like, we just now starting on this. Like, I thought y'all, what happened to the other one? I could have sworn they did it. I think they had two people, not two people at the same time, but they had two different people working on it before she got on the script. That's what I thought. I thought we talked about it. So, cause we started trying to predict like when it's gonna come out and all that stuff. So now we kind of have an idea when they're gonna release the movie. It's gonna be sometime after probably around 2028, 29 or something like that. So
here's the thing.
Yeah,
there's an earlier quote that says Saffron said earlier in 2025 that they were going to show the script to Andy Muschietti when they have it in a place where they think it's ready to go. So they've been working on the script. So once again, this announcement sounds weird that you're announcing that, oh, she's going to write the script after y'all been working on the script for over a year. Now you're going to bring in somebody to say she's writing the screenplay. And y'all been sending us information saying that y'all been working on the screenplay for over a year now. Like I said,
over a year, yeah.
That makes no sense. Like I said, unless
Is she punching it up?
But you would think you would say that she's coming in to punch up to make final touch ups to the script, not that she's coming in to write the script.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, phrasing is.
I don't know. I mean, I think we would have got this done a whole lot quicker. I ain't saying like as soon as you get the script done, start the movie, because like you said, obviously they're trying to wait until after the Batman 2 or whatever. He said that repeatedly, right? Mm-hmm. But I mean, like at least have the script and everything ready so you can kind of do your due diligence and take your time with the whole production process or whatever, right? So there's no time limit on your you know what I'm saying? Like there's no time limit on your pre-production. You can work on that for a year or whatever and get everything lined up to where as soon as the Batman done, you ready to go on to Batman Brave and the Bold or whatever. But I don't know, man. That's just I thought about that earlier when I saw this. I'm like, I thought they already was working on the script. Why does it sound like they just now starting to work on it or whatever? So I don't know. We'll have to see how that go, bro. All right, let's see what else. Let's see what else we got here, y'all. I was told, y'all. I was told. Check it out. Wonder Man debuts with a 90% score on Rotten Tomatoes, man. Remember when folks were saying, "Oh, they releasing it all at once." He's gonna be trashy dashy out here. So check it out. This is what we got here, y'all. It says it's the highest rated live action MCU series in the past 5 years. Like I said, it's sitting at a 90% right now on Rotten Tomatoes. What you think about this, cuz?
The fact that Daredevil didn't reach that level is fascinating. And for this to be rated higher than Daredevil makes you see like, oh, this is next level. That makes me happy to see. We've been looking forward to the show, even though it felt like it had the feeling that Disney was trying to undercut it for the most part, like the releasing all at one time. It didn't get the same TV spots that some of the other shows would have gotten. When this guy can actually end up playing a major role within the MCU moving forward. So you would think that they would give it the TV spots. So yeah, this makes me happy to be able to see. And we've even talked about it as well. Like their first teasers that we got on it didn't really have you hyped up for it. But as soon as they actually dropped the real trailer a couple of weeks ago, at that point, everybody was like, "Oh, okay, now see, this is the trailer we've been waiting for. Now I'm ready to watch this show." And then now we got the 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, like it's tracking. It had a great trailer. They got us excited. Rotten Tomatoes is showing that it's actually a great show. So once it drops on Tuesday, like it's going to be on and popping. We say that we only going to watch just 2 episodes, but don't let this freeze in Texas last a little bit longer. Go ahead,
you might be on to something. Wait, hold on. When is it? What time is it released?
I think like at 8 or so. It's going to be pretty late. So yeah, we're by the time we do our show, it'll be pretty late. But still, just the overall of it, it's really exciting to see that that this is moving in the right direction. And we've talked about like even for the casting of the main stars in it, they're great actors. So if you have a combination of great actors, if you have great writing on top of it, you have the recipe of something being great. And that's what it looks like they have is the recipe well put together to be able to do it. So this is exciting. It's really happening. We're just a few days away to be able to enjoy it. So I'm happy about that. What you got, Big J?
Oh, you muted.
Ever since we got that trailer, the real trailer, I've been hyped out because I was interested when I saw the initial stuff, just because once again when we get Trevor Slattery back, I like the dude that's playing the director. I liked him ever since I saw him in 2012.
Superman.
No, I said 2012. Good. If you saw the movie 2012 with
Yeah.
because he played the rich Russian dude.
Yeah.
So I like I said, he was cool in that movie. So I want to see him, and when I saw him Superman, I was like, oh, he looked just crazy as he.
Yeah, he looked real crazy too, man.
Even in this, with the wild hair, he got his hair all over the place. He does look, but like I said, I want to see it, and then Yahya Abdul-Mateen, like I said, except for that Matrix abomination, everything he's been in seems pretty good because he was in The Greatest Showman. He was
good in that movie though. In
Which
the
one?
Matrix.
Oh, The Matrix.
He was good in the Matrix, but the movie trash, bro.
Yeah, so we're gonna see. I mean, I want to see what he's got. I want to see what they're gonna do with this, and if they're gonna tie it in or they're gonna try to leave it standalone. Because they were saying that it's great, but it doesn't necessarily have to tie to the MCU, and I don't like that. I'd much rather, if it's a good character, go ahead and integrate him in. But they should have had a plan to integrate him from the beginning, not just let's do some standalone stuff that doesn't tie to anything. Even though you've got characters like Trevor Slattery and who's a major thing, because like I said, Simon Williams' character is integral, and like I said, because he could be part of bringing Vision back, and there's also
and
what's that?
The West Coast Avengers, man.
The West Coast Avengers, yeah. So once again, if you're gonna do something, but have a plan from the beginning. Don't be like, ooh, don't do like you did with He Who Remains, where everybody liked Loki. Let's build this whole saga, around this one dude, and my bad, So have a plan from the beginning. Don't pivot, and just make it work.
Yeah.
I like the reactionary stuff. I want them to have a clear vision. Oh, we got this dude. Just like I don't know what they're doing with what's his name, Mephisto. I mean, hopefully they bring him back in the Midnight Suns, because that was a great dude. That was some of the best.
Mm-hmm.
His acting was some of the best we've seen in the MCU in years. When he came with Mephisto, he was funny. He was scary to some extent, but he was charming. He was like the devil. He wasn't, oh no, it's the devil, let me run from him. He was fun. So I want to see something like that with Wonder Man. If you're gonna have good characters like that, integrate them. Don't take we're taking a risk, and then we got to bring back all the old people. What you got, BA? Because I see you over there, not happy with my bloviating. So go ahead, sir.
No, I think
I didn't, but no. I think I'm interested in everyone else. I'm interested in the bloggers, the internet community, the other podcasters that don't look like us. I want to see what they say. I'm looking at all of them. Not all of them, obviously, but I'm looking at some of the main ones, and I'm gonna see your take on it, because I remember your Ironheart take, and it was bad at this, and it was bad at that, and it wasn't great until Sasha showed up, and all this other nonsense, and see, this is why this didn't do that. I remember every negative thing that was said. So when Rotten Tomatoes come out and say, "No, hold up, this is a well put together series here so far." Okay, cool. We already knew that. We already had a feeling that was going to be put together once we saw the trailer. Say, okay, this is going to play out real nicely. So I'm interested in them. I'm interested in seeing that. I want to find the hate that they spew. It's just coming all out on one day, so you know what that means, and all that negative rhetoric. Like that's what I want to hear. I want to see that all that rigmarole. I want to see all that when this actually premieres, and it's like, yo, this is actually a good series, so on and so forth. So that's just what that's what I'm interested in. I do believe that this is going to be a good series. I do believe that it's going to be one of those ones where, even if they didn't have the plans for Wonder Man, like kind of what y'all was saying, we're going to make some plans for Wonder Man. We're going to make some things happen for him. Even if it's a end credit scene, you're going to see him again real soon. We're going to bounce off this success that we're having here. And that's just what I want. I want to see those crocodile tears and all that from these other people that straight poo this from the jump. Wonder Man, who the hell asked for Wonder Man? I remember it all, man. So that's what I want. That's exactly where I'm going with it. So as soon as this premieres the next Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday, that's what I'm looking at. After I finish all 8 episodes or whatever, That's where I'm going with it. So that's what I got,
bro. Now I think Big J might have said this. Now it's kind of got me wondering if why are they releasing all the episodes at once? If this show is supposed to be good. Now, usually they release the shows all at once because quote unquote not supposed to be, it's not gonna be good or whatever. Why if this is a 90%? So then what was the original reason for you releasing this? This is when those a lot of those that's what I was about to say, BJ. That's why a lot of them theories people be having online he's having because of stuff like this.
Exactly. It's sprinkle of truth in it.
Like, look, I know Ironheart didn't get the reception that we expected. When we all saw the show, we was like, "Yo, what the?" We kept hearing all the bad stuff about it. We saw the show, we're like, "Damn, what the hell is everybody talking about?" This actually was a good show, but we know why that got the hate. Now it started to become a recurring pattern, bro. This is crazy to me. We certain people get certain treatment on their shows. It's not just us that we saw with the what's that girl name? David, what was the show we saw that was a Marvel Spotlight show?
Oh,
what's a girl name?
I know.
Echo. Echo. Yeah, Echo. So they have with her too. So that's why I'm kind of sitting there on one. Like now, Zombies was for a reason because, like BJ said before, it was supposed to be a movie. They couldn't release it as a movie because it had Spider-Man in it. So they end up just transferring into a show. Whatever. That's a different circumstance. But these live actions, though, I don't think it's a coincidence now, y'all. I don't think it's a coincidence. Certain people have been kind of speaking out on certain things certain ways Disney been moving here lately, but it is what it is. But I'm just glad the show is getting its love, man. Because like I said, a lot of people, like BA just said, I remember the negative stuff. I remember the people sitting here throwing shade at it before they even seen the first episode. We normally get that with certain certain type of characters in certain shows and movies and stuff. We get that all the time. We used to it now. But for it's to get a 90% and people are buzzing about it right now and people looking forward to watching it, I love it for the show, man. Especially for, with the lead character and all that stuff. So I can't wait. Like I said, I think like Cuz said, we saw that trailer. What was it, a couple weeks ago, whatever?
Yeah.
And I've been hyped ever since, bro. I've been hyped ever since. I've been asking, I ask y'all every show, like, hey, what? So when's it come out again? You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait, man. So now we're almost there. Tuesday, like Cuz said, man, I'm ready for Tuesday. And if it's ice again on Tuesday, bro, I know where I'm be at the house watching this show. So, but yeah, I definitely can't wait, man. See what we got here next, y'all. Check this out. We might finally have some confirmation, y'all. Armor Wars still officially set to release in 2027 and beyond. Yeah, I know, BJ. What do you think about this, BJ?
So, in the words of BA, is this going to release before Blade or after Blade? what we see it. This was announced before Blade, wasn't it? Armor Wars was announced before the pandemic.
Yes.
Yeah, Armor Wars was announced before the pandemic, and it was supposed to be a show, then a movie, then a show, and then a special presentation.
Wait. When Armor Wars, I could be wrong. When Armor Wars announced around Loki season 1?
I'm saying it was.
It was a while ago.
But like Moon Knight and all that, remember that?
I thought it was announced before then, because I thought it was announced before. Because we knew about Armor Wars before we knew about what's that other show? Before what was it? No, not Iron Man, but the Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Before Falcon
and Winter Soldier. But they were announced about before. It was announced about the same time, and that was before the.
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
I thought they announced it I thought this announced it way back when Moon Knight came out.
Well, Moon Knight came out a couple years ago.
It's been a while for Moon Knight now.
Was originally announced by Kevin Feige on December 10th, 2020, during Disney Investor Day. 2020.
So during the pandemic. Not before.
Dang, why I feel like it's been longer than that, bro. So hold on, she came out. So
time has changed since the pandemic.
Yes.
Pandemic lasted 12 years. 2020 lasted 12 years.
It really did. We had a leap year and everything in there. I was gonna say because Dang, Blade got announced in what 18, 19?
19.
But anyway, but no, but go ahead, BJ. You were saying?
Nah, I mean, we don't even know what it is anymore. Is it going to be a show? Is it going to be a movie? Is it supposed to be about? It was supposed to be about all the armor
point.
that Tony had that was just loose in the world, and all the people who were inspired by Tony stuff and Ironheart stuff. So Ironheart was supposed to be in it. Rhodey's supposed to be in it. There's
Yep.
supposed to be some other rogue, people in it.
What's his name?
Justin Hammer.
Yeah, thank you, Justin Hammer. Was supposed to be in it too.
Maybe what's that kid name? The kid from Iron Man 3?
Yeah, I think he was supposed to be in it too.
Yeah. Who? What'd you say? Was it Harley Keener or something?
No, I didn't say his name. I was just saying he's supposed to be in it too.
Oh yeah. I was saying, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know how this show didn't come out, a movie or whatever, bro. This is the premise alone is interesting, bro. Like Tony been dead for a while. Like, we need to find out who's out there controlling his armor and stuff. Cause I know his armor is sitting around somewhere. Who has all that?
That's the problem, though. It's kind of late to be doing a show now because, like I said, he's been dead now for almost 10 years.
And we're gonna have him as Doom, so it's like, so they're not gonna really make no sense. But I mean, if they can find an interesting way to explain it, go ahead, I guess. But what you got, BA?
This is man, we got Don Cheadle, man. He's 61 years old. By the time this comes out, he might be 63, pushing 64. It'd be like Sam Jackson all over again. I'm not here for it, dog. Don Cheadle looks old, man. Even when he don't want to look old, he looks old. I don't know why. I don't know what he did. I don't know, but he just looks old at times, and it's just like I don't want to see another 8 episodes of this. I don't. So no, they might recast it. There's always a possibility, right? Probably not.
New Rhodey, new Iron Man.
Yeah, man. Let's go with that. That might be just me. I might be just like I'm out of the Cheadle being. Hell, just go back to Terrence Howard at this point. I'll be okay with that. I'll be okay if we backtrack to Terrence Howard. Yeah,
what am I?
Yeah, you feel me, man? So that's what I want. But no, it's just I guess it's one of those projects where they can always run it. They can always find a plot for it. And it'll work for any type of any time period. I think it'll still fly. Trying to get, like you said, a race for armor, see what Jack Hammer's doing and things like that. I think you can always kind of bring that out. It's just I think I'm just over Don being Don Cheadle. Yeah. Don Cheadle being Rhodey. I'm pretty much off that. So I sound so sad, but it's just like that's just how I feel right now.
No, I don't blame you. Trying to turn the page, bro. To get some younger, fresh blood in here, man. What you got?
I wonder if they are bringing it back just to get ready for the shift up at Secret Wars. Like, you bring it back in 27, so it drops before Secret Wars, and then after Secret Wars, now you have your new Tony, your new Rhodey. Everybody basically new that has been wearing the armor. That's not young at that point. So I think that would make sense at this point, is you'd be able to get what BA wants as far as a new Rhodey, and you also continue with the storyline as far as like, because everybody, not everybody, but a good set of people would want to know what happened to all the armor that's out there. So this would bring that to a conclusion. While afterwards, within a few months after this ends, you have Secret Wars, and it cleans up everything in a way to where now you can replace all those people as well. So you no longer have the 60-year-old Rhodey. You can go back down to a 45-year-old Rhodey or 40-year-old Rhodey or whatever. Just a much younger Rhodey, much younger Stark as well. So I think the time frame works out. It just sucks that it's been this long. But I think timeline, it can work out because especially if you want to, you bring Riri in, you bring Justin Hammer in, because he'll be used within the next few movies as well. So I think timeline wise, it can work out pretty well for them to explain while getting ready to reset the entire universe. So that's what I got.
What you about to say, BA?
Are we going to continue to scroll storyline here whatsoever? Is that done? Is that over?
I was wondering about that.
I heard rumors
Because
that
if you're gonna have him, if you're gonna have Rhodey, like, then you gotta kind of talk about the scrolls. And I just think that's one of the things that which they want to kind of forget and bury. So I don't know. I just wanted to add that amongst your thought processes. Just what's going on with the scrolls, man?
Yeah, we haven't really got a full explanation, I guess you could say, with that. We heard theories going around. People are asking how long was Rhodey a scroll? You know, when he got injured, was that the scroll that got injured or was that him? You know, all that type of stuff. So I don't know. I heard rumors that they're gonna bring the scrolls back here after they reset everything. So I mean, I'm cool with that either way. But yeah, I'm with y'all, man. Would I be mad if they came out with an Armor War? No, I would not be mad. You know, we'll watch it, we'll talk about it, all that type of stuff. But if you asking me, hey, should you come out with it? I need to, you know what? I need to hear the premise first. What is the premise for this? Like what's the story gonna be consisted of? Because like I said, I think originally they were talking about it was gonna be, you know, just like you remember how in what was it, Spider-Man Spider-Man No Way Home. I think Happy was taking over and transporting a lot of Tony's old stuff and all that stuff. Pepper is supposedly over Stark Industries, so I know she don't really care too much about the armors like that. You know, she don't really use it. So it's like, what is the armor doing? What is it doing right now? And people been for years been trying to get at his technology. So it'd be an interesting way to see, like you said, Justin Hammer or somebody like that trying to get at Tony's armor or whatever. But Rhodey is the one who's keeping the armor out of harm's way or whatever. So I'd be interested with that story, man. But like I said, if they don't come out with the movie or show or whatever, I'm not flipping tables or nothing, because I feel like it should have came out years ago, in my opinion. But we'll see. It's, like I said, it's an interesting premise. It's probably something they should have just tackled probably as soon as Tony died, somewhere close around maybe 3 to 4 years around the time he died or whatever. So, but we'll see how that go, man. All right, fellas. Last but not least, got one more here. Check this out. Daredevil Born Again Season 3 will reportedly film from March to July 2026. I think we just talked about this last show, I think. When they're going to do episode 3. So that means season 3, which means that this actually is going to release next year. Yeah. So they are making it every year or whatever. So yeah, so this comes out after Doomsday, like we kind of predicted or whatever. But what you got, Big J?
No, that's cool. I mean, yeah, if they're gonna give us consistent, they need to do it with all the shows. It shouldn't take 2 to 3 years between seasons, and if they're showing that they can do that consistently, then that's what we need to see. But I think that's why I think that we've seen that change since Brad Winderbaum took over. That he's actually running it like a television studio and a television network, not because the streaming services had this weird thing where they wait to green light the next season, and so they gotta let everybody go take on extra projects, and then we got to get everybody together 3 years later, and that's how you get Stranger Things taking 40 years to do 5 seasons, and the kids got grandkids, and then all of a sudden,
I was gonna say, so no word, BJ. You saying in Winterbaum we trust?
Hey, so far, I mean, Winterbaum wasn't he wasn't in charge of the Wonder Man. That was before his time, and I think same thing with other stuff.
He's more newer. Yeah,
that was all the Chapek stuff. So I think this will be the first thing that was 100% his, because even Daredevil season 1,
it wasn't his.
It wasn't his. So we'll see.
What you got, BA?
Kanye said, you can't leave while you're hot. That's how Mace fell off. That's what he said. And I say that to say you can't have long pauses, long breaks years in between your projects. You can't do that. You never know what the audience would, they tend to move as a whole. So they might sway to a different style, different origin, different genre or something like that, and then you lost them, and it's hard to get them back. So as quickly as they can pump them out, with given reason, then that's what you should do. Sometimes you gotta take chances, do some things differently. I bring up Star Wars with Maul, and just to bring it up, 2 episodes a week. That's real good to kind of see different arcs, and as they move along, and you getting a nice little vibe of everything as we go through a good month and a half of content. That's kind of where we're at. So, just give us some weekly stuff so we can, do what we do to it. And then it's like, okay, bet. All right, I don't want to have to wait 3 years for the next one. That's ridiculous. That's who does that? That's not the way of our society, and just kind of how we move. We're in a microwave society where the faster it gets out, but it still needs to be high quality at the same time. So I'm not saying that their job is easy. It's just that you gotta focus on certain things. So um I say all that to say, just don't be Matt Reeves. Just don't be Matt Reeves. And everything should fall underneath of it. So I'm I'm glad that they started to do it already. They already know it's going to be a hit. These actors aren't getting any younger. Let's just get some content out, man. And for them, they're gonna get some bread from it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at it. Quicker the better, in my opinion.
Did you already go, Cuz?
No, this is exciting. It came out, was it last week, or I think it was this past week. It came out that Disney, like Big J was saying, has been able to start moving a lot of their stuff more as a TV studio, as far as the consistency, because they've started greenlighting or giving shows their third season off rip a lot more often, just because it allows for the creators, so your writers, your animators, your actors, to already have their schedule set up for it, just so that you work it, you prep for it, work it. Next season, prep for it, work it. Next season, prep and work, and it builds a consistency. Because kind of like what y'all were saying, when you have that inconsistency, you have that long time break. It creates choppiness within stories and your storylines and just the overall uh, of your production. So, but now that you're doing it for turning it into a year to year consistency, now your writing is much better because now you know what you just wrote, and it makes it much more fluid as well. So yeah, this is fantastic. This is great news to hear that Daredevil was doing 3. But yeah, as they do more shows or whatever shows they're doing, it's expected for them to go ahead and green like 3 seasons, which is fair. I don't think I think 3 seasons is a good number to set up at, because it can help with your consistency. Because your season 1 could be like a ground level, you building it up, and then it progressively gets better, or it can be something hot and it can just it's just as great as it gets. It comes down a little bit in season 2, and it's just consistent after that. So you have these different levels that ends up happening, and that's the third season allows for it to be a little bit more balanced as well, and gives you the consistency. So it just makes sense for them to give it a third season, because season 1 was great. I expect season 2 to be really good, and then 3 will be the consistency. So I expect it for us to see this more often when it comes to Marvel, for sure. And then also, we talked about it a few months ago, how they curtailed their show list or their production list as far as how much they're going to put out there. Smaller amount of shows, smaller amount of animation, smaller amount of movies. Well, for the show side of it, if you're having fewer shows, you need those shows to be out there consistently. So this is this is what's building. So that's what makes this really important, is that consistency. So I appreciate Kevin Feige watching the show and putting his people on it so that they know that what makes it, because we constantly talk about it. It's like you need consistency, And so now that they watch your show consistently, they see that okay, yeah, we need to start putting these shows out a little bit more consistent, and that's what we're getting. I love it, absolutely love it. What you got, bro?
Facts. Yeah, no, I agree with y'all, man. Now if so you saying you saying you think they're gonna end at 3? Is that what you're saying? Or you just saying
No. That's that should be your baseline is 3, and then once you get your third, if because I think you should always stay at least 2 seasons ahead. So they already greenlit 3. Let's say that they see 3. At that point, they need to go ahead and do 2. 4 and 5, like that. So let 3 be your starting point, and then you plan if it's going really great. Hey, go ahead and give additional seasons. If it needs to curtail, give it maybe one more season to give it an ending type of situation. That's all I'm saying.
how many seasons y'all think this gonna go?
This is at least going 6 or 7.
Damn, it's going 6 or 7.
I was thinking
It's your main.
5.
It's the reason why I say 6 or 7 is because it's going to be your main show where you're feeding all your other TV or street level shows through. That's why I say 6 or 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say more. I think 5. I'm with BJ. I think it's gonna be about 5.
What would be your replacement show?
They'll probably have something later on down the line. They'll have something else. Got different rumors already coming out already about different shows and stuff they're trying to do. And plus, the sky's the limit too after Secret Wars comes out. So
yeah, that's very true.
So you're gonna have a lot of options or whatever. So but yeah, you already know cause they're like one of my favorite comic book characters of all time, bro. Any type of show. And what BJ, you just said something that kind of got me even more excited that this is going to strictly be Brad Winderbaum's project now in season 2 and season 3. Mm-hmm. So now we're gonna really get to see them kind of just flush this character out a little bit more and get a better look and get a better feel of the character. It might be more on that Netflix type of path that we was suspecting in the season 1. Like season 1 was good, but I did expect a little bit more or whatever. But we already talked about why that was the case or whatever. But yeah, I can't wait for this show to come out, man. It's one of the anticipated shows this season. Season 2 coming out. So I'm ready for that. And then if we get into season 3, then that means you already know we're gonna probably get some more cameos of like a Luke Cage or somebody like that, because we already heard Coulter talk about coming back. We see when they're supposed to be shooting or filming or whatever. It's gonna start in a couple of months, and I don't think it's a coincidence. We might be getting Mike Coulter in season 3 of Daredevil. So yeah, y'all heard it here. I'm predicting it.
I was gonna say one thing. I was gonna say part of the reason I think that they are starting to tighten up everything too. About a year ago, we heard they were gonna start hiring showrunners, regular shows, not just the movie producers, and have them do both. And because once again, we saw when they were splitting duties as both movie producers and show producers, that the quality was falling. And so that's why now you got Brian Winderbaum as the head of the TV studio, and then you got showrunners actually running the shows who have a clear vision of the show and where the show should go, not only this season but next season. You can go into the writer's room and say, hey, I need you to write this, and we're going to do, these are things we want to accomplish this season. Go crazy, and then you can write your scripts, and you can approve and then make your punch-ups. And then once again, Winderbaum could tie that up to Feige to make sure everything fits in what he's doing. But it's more cohesive versus you having to always, sit on top of stuff and all that, and people with different agendas. So it's cleaner this way. And I think that now we're saying, oh, okay, now we can progress. Because like I said, last season of Daredevil, it was that split Frankenstein season where it was part of the old team and part of the new stuff. So they had to bring some of the guys back from the original Netflix to come clean it up. So that's what we're looking at now to see what this is going to look like now without the, we shot 5 episodes of one show and then we shot 6 episodes of another show and then put them all together,
Facts. I agree. All right, fellas, let's turn the page, man, and get to these questions and comments. We can call it a show. All right, man. Let's see what we got up here, man. Shout out to Salam. He says, what's up, fellas? Salam also says, I've seen a lot of hate for the He-Man trailer, but I thought it looked pretty fun. I'm intrigued. Dude, I have the power. Sounded kind of wimpy, though. Yeah, it did. It did. But, I mean, It is what it is, man.
We
I'm
got
gonna
time
say
to
he
boogie it to make it
yeah,
better.
yeah. Yeah, go dub it. You know what I'm saying? They got he also Slum also says hopefully Jared Leto uses his weirdo BS for good. And then Black says weirdo BS. Yeah. Use it for good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been cooking Jared Leto online, bro. It's crazy.
Well, I
L
say
says
that that's why they need to minimize the amount of people know that he's playing them. If you minimize it, I think it will help.
yeah, you probably not gonna hear his voice till like the last trailer.
See?
L says Darth Maul is my favorite. He said I screamed when I saw there was going to be a show. I'm also a big fan of the Bad Batch. Have y'all done that show? No, we haven't done that one. I haven't really watched the Bad Batch. I think I watched like first like 5 minutes of it. I was just like, I know that's like BA and Cuz like favorite like era, the Filoni era, but I mean it's not really my cup of tea. But like I said, hey, maybe Darth Maul will change that. That's what I'm hoping. It's gonna change it, Big J. Filoni we trust. Watch, hey, Big J gonna be wearing a t-shirt, man. Some says, how are some folks allowed to fail upwards? This better be one of the best scripts ever. That's what I mean. Listen,
oh my god, yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with Big J, but I'm with Cuz. I'm praying that this is good. I'm just praying this is good, man. Yes, like I don't want nothing I love to fail. You know what I'm saying? I pray that it's good. I mean, that's all I can say. That's really all I can say, bro. I can't say anything else other than that. I hope it's good. And hey, if she writes some and they don't like it, then they can probably move on to another writer or something and see if maybe they can give it. No, I mean, bro, they got a year, bro. I mean, god dang, bro. Like, come on, man. Yeah. Or maybe 2 years. Go to 26 because they're trying to get maybe out by 28.
Yeah,
they gotta have a script though. You gotta have a script before they start shooting.
I think they gotta have it. They gotta have it done by fall of this year. It has to be done.
Yeah. They need to be in pre-production because they're supposed to be wrapping they're wrapping production on the Batman 2 this year. So you gotta have it ready to go.
And James Gunn likes to get the movies done early enough to where they can get the CGI and everything cleaned up as well.
Now I wonder if that's just his way of doing it with his movies, or that's what he's going to expect for everybody. I'm not sure. I
would say after The Flash, he will want that for every movie.
I heard that was the greatest comic book movie of all time, according to James.
Oh man,
James Gunn said
that was the best. That's a good point, cuz. That's a good point. That's a good point. So like I'm saying, we already know what they're gonna say. Yeah, you talking about the Wonder Man stuff. Yeah, I'm with BA. I can't wait to see. So we'll see though. Salam says, "What's coming out first?" It said GTA 6, Blade, or Armor Wars.
GTA 6,
Blade.
Hey, and then GTA got pushed back again, bro. So
it's a tough. I hate everybody involved in these.
Don Tito gonna need an actual suit just so he can walk by the time the show come out.
Yep.
Bro, I'm gonna say
I got GTA 6.
No, this is tough, bro. I don't know. Damn, I'm gonna say GTA 6, and they got pushed back again twice over the last like 2 weeks, bro. So I'm gonna say probably GTA 6, bro. That's crazy, man. Hey, Blade been in production longer than all the other two stuff.
No, GTA 6 been years too now.
No, I was joking. It was a joke. It had been years.
Duke Nukem Forever or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, listen, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, geeking out with your boy. It was a good show today, man. I told you it was gonna be a long show. Definitely appreciate y'all geeking out with your boys, man. If y'all in out there in these elements, man, we pray that y'all stay safe out there, man. Keep your butts in the house. You got Netflix, you got the Disney app, you got the HBO app, you got all the apps. Go out there and watch a movie or something, man. Get up under one of them heating blankets or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? So all the good things. Stay in the house, man. But yeah, listen, we definitely appreciate y'all geeking out with your boys. If you're new to the channel, please do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. We do this every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning. So go ahead and do that for us. Also, too, man, everybody hit them likes for us. That'd be much appreciated. hit them likes for us to help out to grow this channel, y'all. With all that being said, man, we'll be back here on Tuesday, man. It's your boy Red. Oh, we're gonna be watching Wonder Man. Get ready for Wonder Man on Tuesday, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about the first 2 episodes of Wonder Man on Tuesday. So get
And
ready.
Fallout.
Yeah, and the
Fallout.
oh fuck, I'm on Wednesday. So we're talking about episode 6. It's 6 BJ. Episode 6 of Fallout. Yeah, we on 6.
It's 6.
I thought.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
I got it right this time, BJ. Yeah. So yeah, episode 6 of Fallout. The first 2 episodes of Wonder Man. We'll talk about the rest of the episodes of Wonder Man on the following Saturday. So we'll get ready for that, y'all. But like I said, with all that being said, it's your boy Rail. Got Cuz in the building. We got Big J and BA in the building. Cuz we geek. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. Y'all do us a favor and stay geeked out there. And we out.